Hey guys, just Mike here, and welcome back to episode 10 of my Michael Fix It save here on Football Manager Touch 2016. I hope you guys are keeping well. You can see it on the screen, guys. It is an important time for us. The FA Cup 4th qualifying round draw is about to be made. Let's get into today's episode.
The next generation.
Right then, let's get into today's episode of this draw. Hopefully we can draw a decent team. Obviously there's no big teams in this one as of yet, but still nonetheless important to draw. Salford City there potentially, joining at Stalybridge, which I'm sure Dr. Benji will be happy with, although I'm not too sure if you've actually watched any of my videos. But nonetheless, guys, thank you guys so much for the support on this series so far. Obviously, we are kind of getting into the thick of the season now with Barnet, and then obviously once this season's finished, hopefully I will be able to get promoted back to that League 2 where they belong, and hopefully they'll be able to go on to bigger and better things from there on out. And then we'll have a look on the transfer, on the job market, and see what else is available for me and kind of where we'll take our next turn in this crazy save. Guys, I probably am going to skip forward, so probably cue that classic SpongeBob SquarePants 2 hours later.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
I saw that. Brick killed a guy. Did you throw a trident?
Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
Brick, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You should find yourself a safe house or a relative close by. Lay low for a while, because you're probably wanted for murder.
Well, that was interesting. As you can tell, I'm not too sure what I've put in there for you. I probably did decide against the SpongeBob SquarePants thing, as it is slightly overused, but I haven't quite thought in my head what I kind of fill in that gap there. We have been drawn here, Barnet, and we are against Cinderford.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed, as I'm sure I'll probably put a Boris Johnson very nice in there. If not, just go back and do that, please. Anyway, that's I'm going to conclude the draw there, because obviously there's tons to go through. It's quite close to the end anyway, but yeah, happy with that. Obviously, non-league team. These grayed out teams though can be a bit of a stumbling block sometimes. So although I am happy with it, I'm going to be slightly wary of it, but I probably will play a slightly rotated team anyway. Barnet versus Cinderford, it's going to be a big one, boys, and we have got some footage shown of a fan's reaction to this draw being made. Kiddo, show the footage.
I like turtles.
Yep, that's what they thought. Well, that's what he thought. We've only got one fan. Anyway, we are back with that massive clash of Barnet versus Cinderford Town. But before we kind of get into that today, guys, obviously the last time we were with each other was against Accrington Stanley, which was unfortunately a boring 0-0 draw. I do apologise. Since then, we have played some more games. The first matchup was against Havilland and Waterloo, which we comfortably won 4-2. I played with a striker in this game purely just due to injuries, and the formation hasn't been clicking due to them injuries. And as you can see, the striker I put on the pitch, John Akind, I'm not sure, kind of staked his place going forward with 4 goals. It's going to be really hard to kind of switch back formations and drop him from the team if he carries on with this form. We then returned to a home fixture in the league with a 1-1 draw at Wrexham. I do think we probably did enough in this match to win this one. It's quite disappointed coming out with a point. Quite a few bookings for us there, unfortunately, on this occasion. But Vieta, I still don't know how to pronounce any of these names, getting on the score sheet for us, and Vose grabbing one back for them. We then had an away match against Torquay in the league, which we did lose 2-1. So this is the first time in a while. I can't remember actually losing, to be fair. So the last time we lost anyway. So yeah, it's slightly disappointing, this one. We again, we had good possession of the ball, but I don't think we were clinical in front of goal, and we didn't really offer too much going forward in case of clear-cut chances. We did then return to winning ways with a 4-0 demolition over Morecambe. As you can see, Vieta, or however we pronounce his name, Diarth, and Kent, I know how to pronounce Kent, that's a nice easy one, completely controlled this match from start to finish, didn't look in any doubts throughout the match. Very pleasing victory and very pleasing performance from the whole team all round in this one. This is the new formation I'm playing for. It's not strikerless, and I think I might possibly stick with the striker going forward.
Do it! Just do it!
MLG meme game on point. Whoop, 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 whoop. Our lineup today is McLaughlin in goal. Harman, Dembele, Anderson and Thompson make the back four. A deep line playmaker of Gregory. The Arth in that ball-winning midfielder. A front attacking three of Kent, Young and Vilhet. And a kind up top. They go for all these players on the screen. You can see them all. And I'm pretty certain most of you can read. So I don't need to pronounce their names out. Ward-Prowse! Must be his brother. Idiots. Okay, let's do this. We're going to walk this match. I'm predicting. What should I predict? I predict. I'll go 3-0 win. I've pretty much put my full strength team out as well. So it's not like I've gone half and half. I've gone full strength. I was going to name a completely rotated squad. But then I thought, you know what? I want to get really far in this competition. And I am giving a fair amount of games to different players throughout the season. So Kent on the ball now here. It's going to be an opportunity for us. Plays it back out to Harman. Harman's got the ball out this right side. Plays it back to Diath. What a shot! A belting shot there. And we have got a corner early on. Can we score nice early in the game and get a comfortable foothold in as soon as possible? Young with the corner here. Whips it in. That's dreadful. It doesn't even actually clear the first person. And I'm pretty certain I've actually set my set piece tactics up, and I don't believe that was what I actually set, so I will actually have to look into that. This episode is going to be pretty much uncut again, not episode. This game is going to be uncut, as that's kind of why I'm trying to do things now. What a shot! Another long range effort there. From the striker. I'm not too sure why he was that far back on the edge of the box. But let's see if this time the set piece does work as I asked it to. Kind of does, but it doesn't go to the player. I did kind of ask it to go to the striker, but for some reason it hasn't. I thought some Paul Scholes-esque style there. They were kind of caught out of position, but they have kind of tried to regain themselves now, get back into position. We kind of probably took advantage of that, but we've got Thompson out on this left-hand side. He has been fouled though. Danny Moss picking up a foul there. I was going to say booking, but it wasn't. Plays the ball in. He's cleared. Comes back out though. Oh my God! Save this keeper at the moment. I always find that in FA Cup matches that the weakest team keeper always seems to just play an absolute blinder and plays probably like to the best of their ability in these kind of matches. We have got another attack hopefully here. Plays it back to Diath now. Can he start again? He's got quite a lot of time and space now. Sorry about that. Harman on the ball on this right hand side. Oh, it's cleared, but Diath. Oh shit! The bed, that was close. I do apologise about that, guys. I actually my tablet hasn't recorded then. It flipped the view, which it probably will show up on your end. It's probably look pretty cool to be fair. But I didn't mean it to happen like that, so I do apologise. And I probably could have just edited it out and not have mentioned it, and then you guys would never have known. But I did say it is unedited and it is uncut, so I'm just babbling. Diath on the ball now, plays it into the player's name I can't really pronounce. I'm going to say Kent into a kind. I just said I'm going to call him a kind, and I just pronounced it wrong, and that's cracking. What is it, John? Kind. It is a kind, isn't it? Kindy? I don't know. Why am I so bad at names? Young. To be fair, no one probably knows, so I could just say anything and people would believe me. It's my save after all. Leave me alone. Shut up. Thompson winning the header there. Back out though. Comes back out to Thompson even. I actually forgot how to talk English for a slight few seconds there, but I have remembered just in time for this attack. Young plays it to Diath. Diath, this kind of all stuff that you guys don't get to see. Me talking absolute rubbish out the commentary. Young kind of dilly-dallies on the ball, but has played it to Vilhet. I don't know, it sounds a bit German to me. Diath absolutely bangs it, but unfortunately hits it into his own player, and Cinderfoot do manage to clear the ball and give themselves a little bit of breathing space. It's nice to kind of see that we are dominating this match and kind of putting, wave after wave of pressure onto them, which was kind of what I hoped would happen. I was kind of hoping that we would have managed to score a goal by now and kind of, ease off a little bit and manage to slow the tempo down a slight bit and save some legs and, save some legs. Yeah, that's a nice saying. Diarth banging one again. Diarth even banging one again. I realised I was probably saying that name completely wrong in every episode apart from now, as it is just Diarth, not Diartha. Young plays the ball out to Kent. Kent's a nice name I can pronounce. Ryan Kent, I was quite surprised we actually managed to get him on loan. I didn't think he'd drop down this low. I didn't think Liverpool would allow him to. They were a bit dubious at first. My first attempt I did go in at, they did actually reject, but the second when I went in for, obviously offered them a little bit of money and they went for it. Violet here into Diarth. Diarth always has a lot of time and space. He's had to go again. This lad is on form today. He's just banging them. He's getting quite a lot of time and space on the ball, and he's obviously seen the opportunity to slightly, rattle the weakened, well, not weakened, a lesser goalkeeper, I suppose you could say, with all due respect. Young now with the ball in. Oh, it's kind of scrambling around. We have got the ball though. Kent still an opportunity. Plays it at the back post, but it is cleared. And Cinderford Town now have a slight chance to have another breather for a few minutes. But we have got the ball back now with a kind. I don't know why he's so far back. Obviously I've kind of messed probably up on my set piece routines. Young now kind is pushing forward though as he just overlaps Young. He has found him now. Plays the ball back to Diarth. Is he going to have another go? No, he is closed down this time. Gregory on the ball. Plays it back to defence. So Anderson to Diarth. Out wide to Kent. Kent into Akind. He's had a go. And that was close. Really, I was kind of hoping we could go in at half-time 1-0 up. It doesn't seem to be kind of working that way at the moment. We are shooting, but we seem to be shooting from range and not really doing the nice patient build-up play and getting into the box and being able to score, which I suppose is nice to see for a change that we are having to go from long shots. But, I do think we need to get a goal now, and I don't really want to go in half-time at 0-0. Harmon down the right-hand side for us now. He's dispossessed, and he's just going to clear that. He is. It just comes to Dembele. Dembele can now start from the back. Another attack growing here. Gregory into Young. Young into Kent. Kent is overlapped, but he kind of uses it as decoy, plays it into Kind, but he takes too much time on the ball. And Cinderford do clear again. Dembele starts with the ball to Diarth. Diarth out wide to Harmon, and that highlight has ended. My mouth is dry. I do apologise actually, guys. I didn't kind of mention this at the start. The fart. I am slightly ill. Oh my god, I'm going delirious. I am slightly ill at the moment, and I may sound slightly different than normal, and I kind of hope I don't do any horrible noises with my nose or anything throughout this episode. And if I do, I really, really do apologise because it's slightly disgusting. Kent on the ball though. Gregory, think about it, guys. You miss all this gold that I do during these commentaries when I cut all this stuff out. If you have enjoyed this kind of live com, no edit. Kent, yes, get the fuck in the back of the net. Ryan Kent with the goal. If you have enjoyed us just scoring just before half time, and the fact that this is completely uncut, please let me know in the comment section down below, and also by smashing that like button. Shameless self-promotion. We're going to quickly just look at this highlight here and just see this goal from Ryan Kent. As you can see, Diarth plays the ball out wide to Harmon. Harmon slips it inside to Kent. Kent, nice touch. The defender just stops for some reason. Keeper should have definitely done better there. Whew. That was well worked. So well worked that I nearly forgot how I was talking for a minute. So that is it for that first half. We do luckily take the lead. Although it's 2 minutes into stoppage time, just before the half, which is kind of what I wanted to see from the team. We've been playing quite well, I do think. I don't think there's any need to change anything up. I probably will bring some players off eventually during this second half, just to kind of, give some other players some opportunities and to save some people's legs, as I said earlier, which I suppose is the right saying, in fact. But obviously it is going to be comfortable for us now, and hopefully we can get another goal nice and early again in this second half, just to kind of make things a lot easier for us, because obviously when you're only 1-0 up, there is a good chance that they come back into this one. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get on with the second half. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I was wondering what the hell was going on then. I thought we were starting off with a corner. So normally football matches do start off with a kick-off, so hopefully we can follow suit. We do need to try and get this done ASAP now, and then we can kind of take our foot off the gas a little bit and slow the tempo down and save some players' legs. Although we are 1-0 ahead, and I can't really see it happening, but you know what, these FA Cup matches, sorry I had to So have a little second there and think about what match I was playing. I was like, it's not FA Trophy, is it? It is the FA Cup. And we know what these kind of tricky fixtures can be like with that underdog team. Only needing one attack really to kind of get the ball going and get things swinging back in their way. And then once it's back to 1-1, who knows what can happen. Nice direct run from home there into Violet. Violet into Young, but he is kind of surrounded by the Cinderford players there. Only cleared as far as Dembele. Dembele back to Harman. Harman to Diarth. Into Anderson now. Nice patient build-up. It looks like we're trying now rather than direct shooting. And I haven't changed any instructions. So I'm not too sure why that's happened. But it's nice to see. Young now with the ball in the centre. Plays it out to this right-hand side. Kent kind of trying to cut inside there. But once again, he's stopped by the Cinderford defence. Thompson now with the ball. And he's Violet. Got to get that to that. He has got to it. He's played into the middle. Oh, a kind. So close there, my son. Back post, OP, not for the win on this occasion, unfortunately, which I suppose is nice to see for a change. But, well, kind of done there from Violet actually getting to the byline and keeping the ball in play and knocking it in. And a kind pulling away from his player as Cinderford actually kind of building up an attack here now as Weston got the ball in our half. Kind of is dispossessed into a player's name that is really long but does end with the word Ham. To Moss on this right hand side for them, plays the ball in, but it is kind of cut out by Diarth there. And hopefully now we can start an attack of our own. Violet with the ball on this left hand side for us, kind of drifting inside once again from the wing. Is he going to play it in? He has played it into a kind. A kind plays it back out to this right hand side now to Harman. Harman on the ball to Kent. Kent to Young. Young, oh no, he's kind of dispossessed and kind of shrouded out there. Kent with the ball back into the middle, and it is dealt with. Oh, actually, I thought it was dealt with and it was gone for a corner, but it is a goal kick to Cinderford Town there. It's a nice patient build-up play from us at the moment, which is good. As I said, in the first half, we seem to be just going from shots from distance, and I haven't actually changed anything as of yet. But it is nice to see that we kind of are very can't talk. I've actually forgotten how to speak English in all of this. I do apologise as well, guys, that I am actually a little bit under the weather at the moment, so I may sound a bit different, and I do apologise if you hear any nose snuffling noises or anything like that, because that's just disgusting. So hopefully I won't have done any in the video, and if I do, I do apologise. But as I said, we are trying to get this goal as soon as we can now. It's 66 minutes of the game and we're still only 1-0 up, and anything can happen in these FA Cup matches. Anderson intercepting the ball there as Ward-Prowse looked to kind of play off over the back. Violetta with the ball, kind of tried to work inside, can't really go there, goes to Diarth, but he has carried on his run. Diarth has spotted that run and Violetta, I can't even pronounce his name, he's gone and scored. Violetta has scored a goal. I can now kind of calm things down a bit, bring the tempo down a little bit, and kind of look to take a breather, I suppose, as we do go 2-0 up. What a run spotted by Diarth there as well. As I did mention, Violet, and I completely forgot to pronounce his name, kind of carried on his run after we passed the ball to Diarth. Diarth spotted him, lovely weight of pass, 1-on-1 with the keeper, no doubt against the Portuguese, well, he's not a Portuguese international, he is of Portuguese origin, don't mess up now. I thought it was going to be like a really dodgy oh my god, pass back pass, there we go, back pass, hashtag back pass, into the box, and I thought it was going to potentially concede. I have completely forgotten how to talk. Gregory on the ball, we haven't really seen much of him in today's match. He has played the ball out to this right hand side with Harman now. Harman does get past the player, he does, plays it out to Diarth, got a lot of time and space, does have a go, and this time it's horribly wide, and it's a goal kick to Cinderford Town. I suppose I best bring some players off and give some other players a chance to kind of showcase what they can do in this match. We are just going to bring on Reece Scythe, the Gibraltar legend, onto the pitch just to give him a bit of a runabout. And while we're there, why not bring his other Gibraltar friend, Jack Gosling, onto the pitch, as well as Yadom, as he hasn't played in the last few matches for us. Does need to get some game time under his belt after performing really, really well at the start of the season for us. Whew, this is one of those times that I probably would cut out of the live com now, as I don't have anything to say, and I was slightly out of breath there because I am so not very in shape at the moment, which you guys don't need to know, and that's why I kind of cut these things out. But I have promised you guys that I'll leave all this babbling shit in there, and I hope you are enjoying it, as Jake Gosling is offside. That's not kind of what I put you on the pitch to do, mate. Look at Reece Scythe already on 77% conditioning. He obviously wasn't fully fit coming into the game, or has took a slight knock, which I haven't seen. 87th minute now. Are we going to score another one? Young with the ball, plays it to Diarth. Diarth, he's going to go wide. He has Harmon, again with the ball, played really, really well, as he has done pretty much throughout this whole campaign since I've brought him into the squad. He's absolutely amazing for it. Yadom, I don't know how to pronounce his name either. Oh, he's overhit that there. Goes in at the back post. He does chase it down. He has got the ball on his left-hand side into Gregory now. Gregory with an opportunity. Now he plays it back to Diarth. Diarth with the ball. Plays it to Yagabom to Diartha. Diartha again, I've said it wrong again. What is wrong with me? I don't even know. I'll try and attempt this YouTube thing. I can't even pronounce the players' names, which I'm sure is maybe partially why some of you guys do come back to watch more. Hear my ramblings of a madman playing FM. Are Cinderford going to have one attack in this match? Hopefully, nope, they're not. I was going to say, hopefully they won't score for it, and they're not, because the game is finished. And there we have it, 2-0 victory. Harmon getting man of the match. What an absolute beast he is. I think it was Yoan Harmon who mentioned it in one of the previous videos about him being my next completely Chaz. And I'm sorry, Chaz, but I think he's slightly better than you at the moment, unfortunately for you. But definitely fortunate for me. Unfortunate for you, fortunate for me, that's what I meant to say. There we have it, end of LiveCon. Finally, I've done it. If you guys have enjoyed it, please show your support by smashing the like button. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Okay, maybe not. But we have got some more money. 12.5k is a nice amount to have back into the kitty. Okay, I'll show you the first round FA Cup draw live. I suppose if you want to watch a 45-minute video, no, okay, I will cut some of this out, guys. Unless we're drawn very early on, which, knowing my luck, we won't be. Hopefully, we won't be drawn last though. Coventry have got Harrogate or Hensford. I'm not really too sure who would like to see in this round. Obviously, there's none of the big clubs in it just as of yet. Preston probably would have been one, but they've been drawn against Notts County. Portsmouth, that could have been another quite a nice draw, but they've got Shrewsbury Town. Bolton, I suppose that would be quite a nice one actually. Bolton would be a good draw for us. Nice kind of bit of money off there as well if we do get a home draw. Oh no, there's Bolton now. Come on, Barnet. No, Walsall. Okay, I'm probably going to skip this bit, guys. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed whatever snippet of joy I've decided to put in between the gap between. We still haven't been drawn. We're down to the last 7 teams, and all that shit I've just spoke about in that bit that I've just decided I probably will cut out. We are down to the last 4 teams now. We are going to be the last team to be drawn out, aren't we? Yep, Crew. So we've definitely got Northampton. I'll be at home. We are at home. That concludes the draw. Barnet versus Northampton Town. Let's have a look at what the fans thought of this matchup.
It's so damn hot. Milk was a bad choice.
Barnet fans, insightful as always. So guys, I'm only going to play the games against Aldershot and Grimsby off kind of camera and kind of bring you the reviews of those games and let you know how we've done. We will be bringing the live comp next against Northampton Town. I've lost it. Completely lost this plot. Thanks down to all you guys. But anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode and me rambling, please show your support by smashing the like button. As I've said a million times, drop a like button. I've been Just Mike Plays, and I will speak to you legends soon. Oh, worst episode ever.